Greetings, humanity. I'm Jim, and this is Planet Coaster. And, I just figured I would hop on and play today. This morning. Is it this morning? It's 1:45. That's still morning, isn't it? It's anti-meridian. Who knows? One day perhaps I'll go to bed on time, and then all of these things can happen earlier. I don't know. Or perhaps it doesn't matter. I remember sleeping once. Yes, that's it. Happy time zone, everyone. What is time? Oh, we're not getting into that again. Okay, let me see if I can... Now, I actually will go ahead and resume, because I did leave a scenario halfway done last time. And by halfway, I mean maybe a third of the way. I don't know. I'm not sure how these things are... Maybe not even a third. Did I get it? I got a star last time, I think. When editing paths, you can hold delete and left mouse button and drag to delete any path under the mouse cursor. Okay. Hey, Ozzy, hey, Prax, Ozzy, hello, how are you doing, folks? How are you all this morning? Afternoon, time zone. How are you all this diurnal anomaly? Diurnal anomaly? I'm not sure. Daily anomaly. Happy existence in orbit. Round a star. Build slopes and elevated walkways by dragging them out. So I can actually... I don't know if this game actually... See, I have the 1 star. I have the bronze star. And then there will be 2 more stars. I do not know how... if any of the... in how much danger these people are in. I do not know if I can build rides that will lead them to their deaths. But you know, you can try. You can always try if you really feel up to it. I don't really necessarily. I'm not quite at the point yet that I just want to start. You know. Methodically building rides that have, you know, that have like an edge or a sharp turn designed to fling people off into space. But yeah, it's you know, eventually, who knows? Who knows what could happen? I have to wonder to myself if I want to do something where I put water down here or something, or some kind of aquatic ride. I do not know. But I'm sure that can happen. I mean, that happened in Roller Coaster Tycoon, so I'm sure that is the thing that we could do here if we really work at it. Goodness knows this roller coaster has to be completed someday, but we'll see how that goes. No, I was just thinking, it's like you've got these like islands, and some of this seems to be set up. Some of this seems to be set up as places that could very nicely contain water. But then we have paths that are much less likely to contain water, so I'm not sure. You might drop the whole thing down and put a waterfall or something. That could be cool. I feel as though that would, however, be expensive, so... Perhaps that's something more to do, like to save this park and then throw it into sandbox mode at some point, maybe, and try that with it. That might be cool. Especially if there's a way to preserve the paths. That too would be cool. Some multi-layer things going on. Anyway, let me see where we are. Yes, incomplete. We know about the incomplete coaster. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. What did we do? We built one of these. We have one of these. And we have people wandering to and fro. We have one of these. And we have one of these. And That I think is the extent of our rides. We have a space for something else over here if we want to put something else over there. I know, and it's, you see these signs, right? These coming soon signs, and you're imagining a big, massive ride with lots of scenery around it or something. And I have no idea what I'm going to put there. But it would be nice. See, plenty of flat land right there. Okay. A lot of stuff one could develop over here. If one so chose. Built-in scenery. But here we are here. Why am I focusing on a tree? Okay, we got our bronze goals. We need a monthly profit of $2,000, which we are definitely not making right now. We have to build a coaster. Heavens help us. We have to pay off all loans. Reach a monthly profit of $4,000. I feel almost as though. Let me see. Where are we on this on the loans? Because if we deal with that, then that will make the rest of it go faster. One might expect. Once we have done that. Which is one of the reasons I haven't done research yet. I would like to do research. Research is not currently happening. We are 28% of the way paid. So we're going to need more if we want to pay this off properly. Right now we're paying $750,000 per month. Let's see. What am I even looking at? This isn't done very well, but it might just not have happened yet. I have no special effects. Maybe a few. How much would research cost on things? Cheaper coasters? Track rides, waterworks. They know what I'm thinking. Thrill ride, family ride. Shops. Cheeky. Gulpy. That could come in actually quite handy. I feel as though I'd like to be able to read what the fricking deal is with this, but that thing's not popping up in a way that is conducive to doing that. And there's no way to actually change the view and see what is being said. Desert flora, grassland flora, typical park flora. Planet coaster scenery. First aid. I mean, first aid could come in handy to have. Shop brand. Hats. Hats fantastic, it says. It would be worth it to have. Let me see. What do people want? Do people want? I must look into their brains. Because as we established earlier, they all very kindly submit to brain scans when they enter the park. A lot of this is about Wild Blue 3. And litter is also disgusting, so we may need to up our janitorial game. It's an interesting question. What Wild Blue 3? Was that the one that was having trouble? I mean, that's one that's not doing quite so well. But I feel as though it is recent. I guess this could do with more scenery. I mean, I very kindly put fruit out for them. I don't know what more they could want. So like this is not doing as well as perhaps it could. I do not have the luxury of just throwing a Kraken down. There are financial goals in this game. But if I tossed in an animatronic thing, that might... An animatronic thing! That might be of help. More trees, I don't know. Things over here for them to look at. Because right now, anyone who's on the ride, like, looking at this way is just looking at the edge of the park. On the ride, anyone who's in queue. Yeah, I feel like the queue scenery rating is still, it's at 34%, which I guess isn't terrible. It's not in the red. But, it would be nice to get it up a little bit better. That might help them, because it's mostly the line, I think, that seems to be troubling folks. So I need to dress the line up a bit. Skeenery. Palm trees. Adventure bin. No, I do not want an adventure bin. Pirate. Let me see. What manner of thing? Do we need a jetty? Do we need a tentacle? I don't know. What is this? This is flying things. Put a nautical archway for 40 bucks. You put a lookout for 70 bucks. Someone firing a weapon. A cowering pirate. A sitting pirate. An idle pirate. Let me move some crap around first. You move stuff onto the path. That's interesting. Do we need a tentacle? Are we in a... Are we in an anime here? I don't know. I don't know. It's, I guess they don't all have to have tentacles. I don't know. I'm not sure what the rule is. I don't understand why the lookout is $70 and the idle pirate is $40. Perhaps the idle ones are slightly less exciting. But then so is our bank flow. Our cash flow is similarly not exciting, so we must reflect that. Our cash flow. That was the word I was looking for. Cash. Cash is the word. And then maybe put something over here just because we can. I know. An exciting wooden barrel. No, wait, that's probably not a good idea. Skull lamppost. You grab a couple of those. I don't know how terribly exciting they are. They're only $10 a piece. But, you know, they'll be there. It might be somewhat more helpful. This still smacks of like, oh, we only had so much of a budget. I mean, it's up to 40%. Why? Why did you turn back? I won't queue that long. How dare you? How dare. We good? We good, Thomas? My pay is pretty good. My pay is fair. Which is it? I don't know. I can do more work than this. Oh, can you? Alright. Okay, pal. Let's see what happens. I'm so pleased with my training. I don't know if you're actually getting more work. But there was a... What was the point here? Why did I do that? More happiness. Also, I have to give you more money. There. And then we need another janitor, I think, because we've still got places not looking great. I think we may want to assign the janitors to there's a word I'm looking for. We know what the word is. We understand what it is that I need here. Unfortunately, my brain's not supplying the word to me, but that's okay. No one's coming down here because there's nothing down here to see. Hey. Let's... In the meantime, though, I am going to grab another janitor. You. Do things. Contribute to the park's spotlessness. Okay. Yes, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the reminder. We will finish that coaster at some point. When we do, that will help our cash flow also, but it is a tricky thing because we only have so much with which to finish it. So we could borrow more money, that could be the answer, but I do not know. See, we only have... Hang on, I show you. I will show you. See, we only have about 2,200 right now, and we need more than that. And so the question is, do we borrow more, just for the sake of getting the coaster built? Because that would be very helpful. That would make paying off all loans more difficult, but that would help us to reach the medium thing. That would not help, well, one of the medium things. Monthly profit. Well, having the coaster would help that, wouldn't it? Yes, of course. Okay, well, I've talked myself into it, I think. Possibly. Should we take out an additional loan? Can we take out an additional loan? Let's look at the loan situation. Add new loan. It's right there, sitting tantalizingly. If we borrow more monies, we could finish the coaster. The problem with that, of course, is that we would have to build the coaster. And we've shown that I'm great at that. Also, apparently, if I build things into the ground, it'll happen. I realize that makes little sense, what I just said, but it's a possibility. I feel like... Why do I feel like all of this is meant to contain water? I just keep seeing it and thinking, isn't this all meant to contain water? There's a lot of potential here, and I just don't know if there will be time to explore said potential. Doing this thing is probably not going to be as likely as I would like. Now, an alternative to what I was thinking originally about the coaster, looping it around this way, is I could just build it all over the rest of the place and have people walking through its workings. But I feel like, again, is that what is meant to be here? I do not know. Is that a food stand? That is a place where we could have a food stand. Interesting. Okay. Apparently we're supposed to insert a food stand in there. This is fascinating. Okay. There's like stuff that we should be doing. We could go like, wait a minute. Here's marketing to be had here. There's so much we should be doing over here. Okay, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try to take out a loan. Yeah, you can put things in building shells. Yeah, I thought so. I thought that was probably a thing we could do. All right, I'm gonna dive off the cliff here and see if I can do this. I'm gonna save the park first because I did just make a couple of changes. We will be taking the coaster plunge and indeed getting a new loan. Food customers are going to lose on the coaster. Yeah, there is that issue. I am terrible at building roller coasters, but we're well, let's see what happens. Okay. Park management. We're gonna add a new loan because why not? Choose a loan. That one, okay. I can't get it. Well, never mind. Apparently, I'm limited to what I have. Well, that was a good plan. Okay, that's not happening. All right. Well, never mind then. We're gonna have to. We're not gonna be able to build the coaster right now. Much though we would like to. So, what else could we do instead? To attract more humans to this place. I think what we shall have to do is are there more people coming in here? Oh yeah, he ran up to it and then turned around. Yeah, the queue is just not attractive to these people. Okay. I somehow thought I would be able to pick up that loan. Alright. I guess we could put down more concessions. Although no one's really complaining about that so much right now, so we may actually be at a good place with concessions suddenly, finally. Unless they've started complaining about it. That litter is just... that's getting worse. I need to train my janitors or put them on... Yeah, that's... Yeah, you know, I need to put my janitors on specific walking paths. I have 3 janitors. One is less happy than the others. Your pay isn't great. Okay, well, let me see where you are here. Oh! We trained you and we did not increase your monies. Let's increase your monies. because we should do that. Have you made work zones yet? That's the thing, is what I'm thinking of doing. So that will hopefully help. And we got to put them on these specific. We got to put, make zones for them. So let us identify zones. We have the entrance area. I think because this has food here and restaurant. We should probably make this one area. Let's see what else will be needed. In areas by the rides always, but and we're still gonna need janitors to go around. That is the thing. We have a decent number of people at this one. Which ride has the most? Which ride has the most? It's probably that one currently. Rising Raptor. Yep, that's the one. So we could dedicate one janitor to like Rising Raptor area at the moment, and then just have the other one just roam around the park. And so we're gonna look at. Everyone has a normal workload currently. Let's see, you are here. You are here. Great. Why? Never mind. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to make a zone for you. We're going to add a new roster. Roster, that's the word. So let me see. I don't know how near or far I must go. Two things. That statue is a convenient marker, as is this milkshake sign, which is actually probably part of the building. Just this bin. I can't click on any of this. Okay, let me try that again. So we have that building, and I then also try to include this statue and nothing happens. What the actual... Okay. I was able to do this before, unless I was hallucinating all of that. Here, tell you what, let's make this easy. There! Now if I can, I would like to undo those. Okay. Whatever that. Alright. Because we don't need to isolate every tree and bush. But that's a decent area for us to include here. For this roster is entrance. Clean up. And you're near here anyway? Good. That's what we're putting you on. We already have an entrance roster for security, but we're gonna leave that as is. The other fella, we're gonna put on a roster. We're gonna add, basically it's gonna be this ride. And I think, you know, this area is deep. We can go a little broader with this, I think. I think that'll be fine for that. And like I'm hitting control and trying to include more things, and it's not doing it anymore, and I thought it did it before. And now I am sad. But that's okay, that'll be alright. Probably. Okay. I can't click on that bin in the first place. But I can click on the scenery. This is a strange time. Okay, let's just zoom out enough to do that then. And then undo some of that. Let's not actually include these trees here. And that feels like that'll be okay. Here's my CPU crying out in terror. Do I need to clean it? I don't know. Perhaps. Perhaps. Okay, this is around the, what is this thing called again? I don't remember. Okay. Wild Blue? Wild Blue. And that shall be your roster. And then you shall remain free roaming for the nonce. We wish you to be happy. Okay, because you have a bigger area, I shall go ahead and do additional training for you. And then I shall up your pay further. For I am a magnanimous deity. This job is so much easier with training. Well, there it is. You have a greater area to cover. And we wish you to be happy. Your happiness is important to us. And thus we are increasing your pay. For you are now better trained than most. We expect performance. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to be rich. Okay, let's make him slightly less. That may have been too much of a pay increase. Alright. But that's something, though. Okay. Multiple shops are very busy. Okay, that's happening now. Too many people trying to get at the Chief Beef and the Cosmic Cow milkshake. Okay, alright. Guess we gotta make more. I think we're gonna go ahead and research the additional drink. The gulpy drink. Because we would like there to be drinks different from milkshakes. So that'll be... So in about 30 days, we'll have that. Is there anything else we want to research? Do we want to research Waterworks? What do we have? I mean, ideally, I'd like to research Waterworks. I don't know if it's practical to do so at present, due to cost. I feel like it would be a cool thing to put in, but that would cost the monies. And we do not presently possess the monies, so it is a thing of concern. That said, though, we should take advantage of all of this scenery being down here, so I think we're going to do something. We need more food areas, we need more things, rides and stuff. If I put a ride down here, then perhaps that will attract people. And we can actually use that food area down there. So we're going to need some sort of, like, food court thing. Because this doesn't really qualify. Things are pretty well spread out here. So, let's see. How does one approach this? Carefully. So, like, I like the scenery a lot. Need to get people down here. We need to make money. We need to make more money. We need to make money hand over fist. All right. So track rides probably not going to be helpful. There aren't any. Okay. Few customs. Chairlift. Huh. Be weird having a chairlift that goes down into there, but there's nothing really to see down there. So, as of yet, Steamboat Island Adventure. Steamboat Land Ahoy. These are things that look fascinating. You could put like a steamboat thing going through these places if there were water. Why do we keep obsessing about water? I don't know. What's in here? Nothing. Ah! A certain amount, for a given value of nothing. Okay. Rides. It's not simple. We, if we want to be careful here. Gentle and thrill. It's like, what do we have already versus... I think the next thing we were going to put down was a carousel, but, we need things that will attract people. Like this. This is attracting people. A rising raptor. So the Rising Raptors ratings are in the mid 3, high mid 2. Which is a good combination for this kind of thing. So let's assume we're keeping it to thrill around. Well, I don't know. We'll do all of them, but I'm gonna sort them in. I'm gonna sort them by excitement. Most exciting thing we could put here is the Wild Blue. Is this not a Wild Blue? It's a Rising Raptor. Okay. Do we have a Wild Blue? We do. It's over here. Strangely enough, it's not doing as well as the That's fascinating. Probably because it's not as much in the sweet spot. For look. Profit here. What are people thinking about it? I'm not queuing that long. That's what they're mostly thinking. Like if the queue were shorter, then maybe. But over here, it's cheaper. More people are going to it. Okay. Alright, alright. This is the Raptor. This is the Golden Eagle. Very similar in the way that it functions. Nausea 2.6. Test flight. Maybe I should just sort this by nausea. That seems to be the thing I'm looking at more. Okay, maximum nausea is the kickflip. We have nothing in the green for excitement, I don't think. The Free Flyer, on the other hand, could be... The Free Flyer might be interesting. Swift Eagles, test flight. Oricon. Eagle. Horror Heights. Victory. We've already got one of those. Hyper Jump. And that's when nausea starts kicking up there. A thing that is a good balance, right? Free Flyer. Something with a nausea of around 2.6 that we don't have already. I mean, the Golden Eagle is the obvious thing, but of course it's a little more expensive than we currently have access to. Sky Temple. Kind of want something that's just exciting enough, but then also does not bring them to too much harm. A hyper jump might be what we're looking for, although if we plonk it down, then we're gonna... There's gonna be a lot we need to earn back. But it might be what we're looking for here. 4.18, 3.3, 3.81, 3.84. Not quite as exciting. Alright, I think I'm going to go for the hyper jump. We're not going to be able to dress it up very much. I'm actually just going to put it out here, I think. Well, I mean, it would be interesting putting it down there, but it would also be very strange. Put it close to this other terrain or something so that the path snakes through. No? No. It's just gonna get in the way of things I might want to do later, though. It's the problem. And then the path, yeah, anything that I lay down, the path itself still won't, yeah, run close enough to be terribly interesting. So I'm just going to do this, I think. Alright. Yeah! Okay. She'll demolish you. Get back monies for that. We're going to keep the palm trees. But I think we're going to take away the sycamores. Some of them, anyway. For the monies. And create a little path. The possibility of sticking one palm tree atop another. Very slightly moving some of this. Okay. The entrance. Put the entrance there. The exit has to be on the other side? I see. Let's undo that. I would like to move the entrance. I know there's a way to do it. There it is. Put the entrance on the far side. Or you know what I could just do is I could just rotate this thing. Ah! Let me do that. Yeah. Sorry, things popped up. There. So now we have entrance, exit, and that will be easier. This is, I gotta be careful with the monies. It's $1 a meter. Before we even do this, let us, let's do the grid here. We're gonna leave it at that. And now a path. Wait. We're gonna try the Z key. That works. Okay, good. Excellent. That is a trick that I learned. By watching vidges. Okay. We're gonna... I know the path's not terribly well decorated, but it will be soon. Or rather, it'll be a little better decorated. Yeah, right now, scenery rating isn't great. We're gonna up that if we can. Let's test the ride. I know how to make use of these palm trees. Oh, theft is happening. Soap Security is handling it. Well, our cash flow doesn't seem to be doing terribly well. It's just sort of hovering around. Hence why we're doing this. Let's see. I mean, the Q rating is probably still not great, but yeah, tiny bit better with all that. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, I'm just gonna open this thing. Because this is not going to go well otherwise. I'm gonna drop some scenery up here. I'm going to steal scenery from down here and put it up there so that I don't have to pay for it. I think that'll be interesting. I mean, I love what they've done with it, but unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to. I'm not going to be able to do much. What have we got? What are the most interesting and expensive pieces of scenery I can throw up there? Shipwrecks. That item is locked. Is it? Okay. We've got a rhododendron. We've got our tropical rocks. We've got this galleon that's locked, so we can't move that. Okay. I'm going to assume we can't move this building. I mean, there's only so much, because I'm not going to remember where a lot of this stuff was. How about I steal stuff just from over here for right now, and then we'll make it work better later. I'm gonna run out of money. May have just bankrupted myself. grab that cannon. I have this wooden post, that'd be good. Alright. This is starting to look slightly better. Let's not have it hover over everyone. Put it there. Yeah, bankrupted on the decorations. That is the problem. Lantern will be fine where it is. Let's see. What else do I want to grab real quick? Cargo. It's not worth as much, but we can do that. We can use it. There. How's our path rating looking now? I mean, scenery rating's better. It's at 34%, so that's not terrible. Could be better, but we're doing what we can right now. Here, let's move some of these trees in. Yeah, no, that's too much tree. Let's move slightly less tree over here. Okay, 44%. I can live with that for now. Please come ride this ride. I am into the negatives now. Was this a terrible mistake? I do not know. Here, look, another ride. Another ride's over here. Come on. Oh, this is not good. I'm just going to show you where I am right now. So you'll see. If you'll look, you see that I'm at oh, okay, it's positive again. That's good. That's good. It was like at negative 12. And negative 20. See, it's dipping into the negatives again. See, it's hovering right around there, and we're trying to figure out where it's going to go. I do not know if this was a good gamble. I should perhaps look at my operating expenses and the various projections thereof and try to figure out if I have any idea what I'm doing. Oh, people are riding. That's something, right? I think, possibly. Too many guests are trying to use vending machines and GP. Okay, well, when I can afford more, I'll put more down. Unfortunately, at the moment, I am strapped for cash. You have to start selling some stuff off if I'm not careful. What are our finances looking like? Graphs are all over the place. Cash flow is currently not doing great. Profit is not doing great. We need to do something. I don't know. Yeah, cash flow is very negative at the moment. Kind of hoping with the addition of this ride that it will pick up. got people starting to queue. That's something. People seem to be wanting to get on there. That's something. Queue is looking fast to them at the moment. So we're getting positive responses. That's something. Well, there's like a formula I heard for like the number of stars, telling you the amount you can charge for a thing. It's like $6 a star or something. I don't know. I don't know. I would like additional monies, please. Monthly profit minus $479.65. Park rating went up. We had 10 thefts. Need to figure out what the deal is going to be with possibility of getting more vending machines. Or other things. Gonna take some time. I'm sort of stuck here sitting watching this, seeing if it goes up at all. Let me see in the meantime. Actually, I'm gonna try that trick with, which is the one that is having trouble? Yes, thank you. Thank you for telling me once again about the coaster that I can't do anything about. I appreciate it. Because I'm just going to try that same trick with everything else, just like... like move the scenery closer to the queue so that the queue rating goes up. Here, have some rocks. Here, have some delightful rocks. It's only really going to help incrementally, but you know, every tiny bit counts, right? Hey, these cannons aren't doing you much right now. Do I want to sacrifice so much so quickly? And the answer is yes. This item is locked. Damn it, it's locked. Is that also locked? It is. Okay, all these cannons are locked. So I can't steal from there. I can, however, steal this stucco wall. These large skulls. Hey, this is the thing where like a barrel comes down. Wait, what? You have a whole Rube Goldberg thing happening over here. I never noticed. What is the purpose of... I don't know what the purpose is. And unfortunately, these items too are locked, so I cannot move them. How are we doing? Okay, cash flow is happening. That's something. It's struggling, but it's higher than it was. We're like hovering around 700 and below 700. Need to make this queue seem shorter. Here, let's just toss a random Random boat. How's our queue looking now? Almost at 50%. Too many people are using the vending machines. Which, I mean, it's good. I guess, you know, that means they'll make use of it. But, okay, money's coming in. That's good. I kind of need to be in a holding pattern right now with it, I think. And I mean, I want to add more food stalls and what have you, but... multiple shops are very busy. Okay. Let me, okay, actually, I do remember a thing I could do. Unfortunately, it means spending money. But, there is a thing I could do. Also, with my vending staff. Because they need to... they're going to need training. So I'm going to have to up... and unfortunately I'm going to have to up all their salaries! But... huh. Which ones are the ones that are having trouble again? Now, I can't train the vending machines. I can purchase more vending machines. Too many people are trying to use these empty vending machines that no one is near. Now, this I can kind of believe. How are we doing? Oh, you're the one that we already trained up a bit. Everyone else is the vending machines. Alright. I guess we'll figure it out. I'd like to plonk down more vending machines. How are we doing? More people? Ah, yes, good. Good. Excellent. Good. How are we doing here? A decent number. How are we doing here? Not a lot. I want to do something about this. How are we doing over here? Yeah, maybe a tiny bit more people. Just do not like that queue. Okay. Yeah, I'm noticing a pattern that I start getting antsy once I get like above $1,500 and I start wanting to spend it on stuff instead of letting it build up like someone perhaps might actually do, and were they thinking, and you know, make that work. People are using the benches. That's good. It is rare you actually get to see them use the benches. So yeah, I mean, a lot of the people who are going to be hungry and thirsty, if they are going to be by these rides, because they'll have been queuing. Okay, research project. What have we got? A Gulpy! Well then. That was what we wanted. Let's take a look. Is my security net just not working? Okay, you were robbed. How are my security officers doing? And by officers, I mean guards. One is free roaming, the other's by the entrance. The one who is free roaming, I should probably train up at this point because he's growing less happy. And we also need him to be able to run faster, so let's see if we can help that. Sprinting energy. I hope they get more sprinting energy when we train them because there are monies involved. Alright, here we go. I don't know how much I'm supposed to. Because I didn't see how much. I didn't look at how much it was to train them. Here, we'll do that. I don't understand money. Yes, good, thank you. No one comes down here right now. I should just put him on a rotation that keeps him around everywhere that there are things. Are you better at this? You are capable, it says. Alright. What was I doing? Analyzing. Because of course I was. So the ride currently bringing in the most is Victory 2. Which is funny because there aren't a lot of people out there. But okay. So I guess this is a good place for the vending machines? I want to put them elsewhere also. So our next most profitable right now is the Rising Raptor. So we could put another vending machine or a Gulpy over here. Let us look at our shops and facilities. Cosmic Cow, Gulpy Energy, Gulpy Slush, Gulpy Soda, and Gulpy Vending Machines. This is just basically a this is just a marketing thing. We just did a marketing tie-in with Gulpy. That's really all this was, wasn't it? All right, here you go. I'll just put you down here. Gulpy. What is your price? Might want to up it a little bit. Yeah, I think I can only up these like by 50 cents before people get suspicious. Alright. There. So you may have Gulpy. You know what also I realized I could do, and this is one might consider counterintuitive. I could up the prices again. If too many people are using it. Just see how that goes, if at all. I guess I'll make some money out of it. Although, once again, too many people are using it, and there's nothing there. Yes, thank you. Is there any way we can get rid of these, now that we've looked at them? Who knows? Okay, it's those. Gotcha. Alright. See how that does. Oof. Are we making money? No, we're losing money again. I didn't spend anything except... Well, I did spend some. Didn't I? I spent on training. The training of employees. This is not going to... I feel as though I have borked this one, actually, the more that I look at it. Because, not this ride specifically, but this park, because, like... the funds just aren't reaching where they need to reach. It's not going well. This plan did not go as we had hoped. The trouble, though, with building onto the roller coaster, though, is that I still had no... I didn't have enough room to build what were in my head. Oh, they're going home. What is happening with security? Why are they not picking up on these things? The security net was working so well. This is disappointing. I am thoroughly disappointed. This has a lot of potential, but there's just like, I can't seem to crack it, you know? What could we be doing better here? I mean, cash flow is looking positive this month, thus far. And the park value has certainly gone up. We've kind of got this rock and a hard place thing happening because... Low workload, eh? How is this... Okay, look. Security apparently is getting notified, but nothing is actually happening. Something needs to happen. Let's think for a second. If I had this to do over again, and I were to build this coaster out, I guess I should use the existing terrain. Have it range around these places, right? Bring it in this way. Up through there. Ah, that makes sense. That's probably the solution, isn't it? Make use of the existing features. The thing with it is, though, you can't do a proper... It's a roller coaster, right? You can't really... Unless you can get a proper rise. It's not going to go great. I mean, so it's like you would come through here, it would turn here. Like, go behind this, I guess. Where you have these barrels so they can see the barrels, right? Start heading up this way, maybe? Plunge down through here. And around, I wouldn't have had even the money to do that at the beginning. Sort of bring it back in through this way and up. No. No, I don't know. Don't know what the solution is. But the thing is, the money is not flowing in the way it should be, so... I have to decide if I want to, I have to decide what I want to do. A thief is caught resolving 5 crimes. Thank freaking goodness. So it did work in this case. I'm very disappointed in you, Britt. Very disappointed. Good lord. Okay. Yeah, this one's a little bit of a struggle. Trying to sort out. It's like I need to do something that I would actually have had the funds for. That's the problem. I feel like the funds are just not there. It's like, but it comes out and just does a quick... Just comes out through here and does a quick ascension. Goes down. Comes up, loops, and comes through. Maybe that'd do it. It'd be a very short ride. I don't know if that would be even affordable, but maybe that could be what we'd be looking for. Maybe. Don't know if that would work. I don't know that I necessarily would have the skill to be able to build that. Okay, alright. Trying to figure out who is that lone figure as the janitor. Alright. Yeah, it's so we're in this point where we're like at either okay, so here are my feelings on this. Either I can try to start over and just do the coaster out the gate. They like the gulping machine. But they feel as though these items are too expensive. Okay, I'll take them back down to where they were. So yeah, I mean, so like I feel like I can maybe either what I could do is I could start over. I could try again, just with what's available. Or I could just move this park into a... save the park and move it into Sandbox and just, do whatever I want with it. See what happens when cash flow is no longer a problem. I don't want to give up on the scenario, though, necessarily. Like, I feel like it is possible. It is just difficult. And I don't know if it is possible from where I am currently sitting, because all of the expenses that I've been accumulating have not been done well. What is the... let me see here. Oh, there's an undo. Set lighting. Change simulation speed. Okay. I'm gonna try something. What I'm going to try doing is I'm going to try speeding things up a bit and sort of see where we land. I'm not even going to buy anything else. I'm just going to see if we leave this park where it is, speed things up a bit. Let me see if it if the cash flow goes up. Look at them! Like ants they are! Okay. Average monies are a little bit higher. And sinking lower again. I'll show you where we are with the monies. I guess there might be value in just sort of letting this run. Look at the speed! Thing is, these things are going to reach a point where they're no longer considered new, and then the cash flow is going to take a dip. Starting to get better. Where are we here? September. October. We're about halfway through to being paid off on the loan. Okay, it's crawling back up. So that's good. It's not going to be enough to really build anything decent onto the coaster. But it is starting to do better. The thing that I worry about is that these are going to lose their novelty, if they haven't already, very, very soon. And the amount of profit we're going to get on them is going to decrease. And, you know, issues. This is the first one that I put in. It's still considered new, right? And that it's going to affect its prestige. And that's going to be a problem. I can see that patience is probably helping. Probably. This loan situation. There's 6 months left on this loan. I can't add a new loan because it doesn't let me click on it. So the presumption is that it doesn't want you to have another loan. Ah. Okay, we're just getting into the 3000s. Let me look and see where we are. I don't know what to call these anymore. With 3,000, I don't think it's going to be enough, but let me see how much it costs building. I'm probably going to restore back to what I just saved with this, but I just want to see. You know what else you could do, Jim? You could just demolish the whole thing, get money back for it, and plonk down a separate coaster. I could do that. Okay. So this is chain lift, which is 216 per. Standard track. Push trains along slowly. The drive tires, which are slightly less expensive. Standard track is the cheapest. Yeah, this is not going to work out. I could do like 30 things of standard track, and that would be it. So yeah, that's not going to work. You only get so far. Unless we were somehow to do a chain lift that was... Yeah, you can't turn on a chain lift. No, there's no way. There's no way. There just are not enough monies to make this work. Alright, let's ride this out. Yeah, Victory 2 is no longer new. I guess we'll no longer be willing to pay a premium to ride it. So that's where it starts. See how that $6 a star thing goes. That was like our top earner. These people are writing that. Some people are writing this, even if not as many as we would like. Okay, good. Oh, hey. The security net's finally working. That's something. The money is slowly creeping up. Really, we're just waiting until we get to a point where I feel like we'd be able to actually do something with this freaking coaster. I think that's pretty much what we're looking at, right? Because we have to reach a point where we have a monthly profit that's more than we are currently getting. Okay, we're flirting with 4,000 at this point. You keep telling me that my coaster is incomplete. I understand that. I do. I grasp that it's incomplete. Okay. We're up to suddenly 4,500 or so. Still probably not enough to do what I need to do with this, but yeah, that happened. Wild Blue is no longer new. Yeah, it's just the profits are just gonna keep dipping. So where are we? It is established we have 2.5 stars still. So, I mean, $12 should be okay if the formula I have been thinking about holds. But then again, we still have people not willing to go on the queue, so... Is it just that I made the physical queue too long? Is that the problem? There is no escape. Okay. We're creeping up around 5 grand. All right. We're gonna try it. And you know, I say we're gonna try it, and then I may look at it and be like, no, but we'll see. This may be like half of what I need to build the coaster. I'm going to try to do it anyway, because of course I am. Let's find out. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and start a chain lift right now, right here. This is where we gotta be careful, right? I'm trying to think of things in terms of physics, and my brain, of course, is not going to supply what I need, but we'll see. Time is still moving. Let's freeze time for a moment. Hope people don't fly off when we do this. I'm gonna plunge down this way. See, this may be too long of a little journey to go on here. To work, possibly, but we'll see. Because you have to get into something pretty quickly. I feel as though this design, physics-wise, is probably not going to do what we would like it to, but that's okay. Yes, parachutes. That's an idea. This is a very quick little thing that probably won't work because I don't have, like, spirally thingies on it. I don't know what the technical term for the spirally thingies are. So, like, I would come over here and do, like, what thing that spins around and goes down, and that would maybe help build speed. I'm not sure. I do not understand physics. But we can try that, and then... Let me just see what this looks like. I mean, it worked. Okay. It has a terrible fear factor. And a terrible nausea factor. And I have no idea. I have no idea how to deal with that. But I mean, we achieved our objective of building a coaster. Let me toggle the speed again. You're right, exceeds G-force limits. There's a heat map. Okay. It affects the excitement factor of the ride. Okay, where does it exceed G-force limits? Visualize. Oh, good God, we have 3 different G-forces. I presume that's going to be over here where we're having problems? Where we have the most G's? Okay. We have more money here than I thought, so we might be able to do something. Okay, that's lateral G-force. Vertical G-force. which I can't see. Anywhere here. I think we might be okay on the vertical G-force if we get the highest we get up to is 3.42. If that's what we're looking at. Forward G-force. Forward G-force doesn't seem too bad. So it's going to be I think lateral G-force is the one we're worried about, right? Yeah, this is where it gets... this is where it gets most purple over here, right? So I'm presuming... I mean, it gets a little purpler over here, 2.35. What is the limit? What is the limit we're looking at? Because I guess it's over here. It's right here is where we've got the problem. So excitement heat map is big over here and down here and not so much over here. The fear heat map, because there's a lot of fear. Perhaps too much fear. I don't know. Widen the curve. Stretch it out so it's not so short and sharp. Yeah, I might do that. Nausea. Yeah, a lot of nausea coming down here, so we need to even that out. So yeah, maybe I can either widen it out. I was thinking about maybe doing a loop or something. Some sort of corkscrew. I don't know if I'm using these words correctly. We're going to edit the track and see what happens. So that we can do a thing. Okay, so I'm going to take away that piece. No. Let me see if I can figure out a way to do this where it's still in the park, but not... not nuts. Okay. So we go forward here. We're going to go back up here because we can. Actually, wait a minute. We go forward here. Maybe tilt it just a wee bit. I have no idea what I'm doing. The thing that I have in my head, I don't know if it's got even the tiniest chance of existing. We're going to try this. Actually, maybe we don't have to do a loop. I was thinking about coming back and just looping, doing some sort of thing where you're like, and then down. Maybe we don't necessarily have to do that. This is terribly dangerous. Let's see if I can get it to meet up. Okay. Thank goodness it has a tool for that. All right, let me take a look at this. This is probably not going to be any better. But we'll see. Okay, that looks like it might do it, actually. Maybe. Oh, that's much better. Look at that. Have I accidentally made a good roller coaster? It's like excitement is fairly high. It's in the 6s. It's in the green. Fear is 3.8, which is, it's fine. Nausea is only 1.74. Holy crap! Wait, He's good, he's good? How did that happen? Okay. Okay. This is good news. Wow, okay. And the forward G-force, it was the lateral that was the problem. And we can look at speed. They're going like 50, 41, 18, 49, 61 miles per hour. It gets really fast toward the end, and I guess that's the attraction. Holy crap! Okay. That'll do it. I built a roller coaster! I built a decent roller coaster! Okay. Well then, let's do something about that. What are it's gonna be 3 stars. So that means I can charge about, if I'm interpreting correctly, and it's got 100% scenery rating also, because I'm using all of this crap. And I'm gonna so I can charge like $18 for it. If I'm interpreting this correctly. Holy crap! Yay! Okay. All right. Okay. Let me. How do I want? Do I want this to look? Right now, it's the American Aero car. I didn't really change that. I don't know what the D-Gen car is. Let me look and see what the D-Gen car is. That's shinier. Let me just check to make sure that doesn't screw it up. Because the type of cars can change how this goes. And if it messes with it too much, I can change it back. Let me test it. There we go. Test. Come on, come on. Let's see how this works. Yeah, it's about the same. Okay. Cool, cool. Do we like these colors? I think I want to go a tiny bit more subdued with this car color. Maybe. Yeah, okay. And then the track color. Do we like the track? I mean, the track color's probably fine. We do have some reds here. Actually, I'll leave some red, but I kind of want to make it match what we've got around it, right? So, if we go more sort of brown or tan. Actually, no, that's the one I want to be. Leave that bit red. And that'll actually look closer to what we're looking for. Okay. Okay. Hi, Hawkeye, by the way. Also, sorry, I just was basically like, nah! Alright. We're gonna open the ride now. And there shall be people, hopefully. I will put a food stand in here in a moment. But I would like to see if the ride does well at all. Will people even know to come here? I do not know. But I feel as though that can only help. What's been happening? We had the thief get caught. We got our loan 70% paid off. Okay. Too many people are trying to use the vending machines. Yeah, more of that. We should probably put in more restrooms soon. But, okay, people are moving this way finally. That's very cool. I'm gonna put like a gulpy stand down here. Oh wait, a lot of your vendors are unhappy and really working. Okay, that we should fix. Let's take a look at our management here. Because I was ignoring everything while everything else was happening. Okay, we have unhappy vendors. Waiting for customers to serve. Let's see what we have happening here. I should see if another park is hiring. You're serving customers right now. Are you busy? Yeah, you're kind of busy. We should probably help you with that. Okay, we will train you so that you are more capable. That will probably help. Training has made everything better. And we'll up your salary a bit. We're going to go 25 plus what you had. We'll see if that's sufficient. So like happier. And we're going to need to do the same with you folks. Okay. Of course, maybe the key is just to move the shop, really, but we'll see. People don't seem to be... Cosmic Cow milkshakes. Has not been doing well at all. It is, has been profiting not at all. The issue here might be to change the location. It's like no one has... That's because it's not been open. Why have these shops not been open? I do not understand why these shops have not been open. Oh, the other shop started as opened, and I keep looking. It's like, no one's at those shops. They haven't been doing anything. I wonder why. Okay. So, the question becomes, should I fire this staff and start over with new ones? Fire staff member. Preferred shop assistant. Fire staff member. All right. Yeah, hang on. So if I will I can actually I need to hire a new ones, which I can do from the menu, right? Okay. So Chief Beef 159. We'll fire them and hire more motivated workers. How many people have I just suddenly hired? Wait a minute. You check my vendor situation. I have a free roaming vendor now, apparently. Okay. Okay, there we go. See, their happiness is at least, you know, better than the ones they're replacing. Okay, that's open. That's open. There we go. That will help. And now that we've taken care of that, there seem to be people starting to queue up for this ride. We've got people starting to be interested. People are now starting to use those. That was very silly. All right, let's go ahead and put something in there. Whoa. All right. We just go ahead and try plonking a thing down here. Okay, that was extremely strange. Okay, there we go. Just trying to figure out what the hell was happening here. Okay. This building has an inside to it. So we'll go inside. Let's assume for a moment that I wanted to put a Gulpy in here. Energy drinks, slush, soda. We'll put a slush place in here. Now we've actually, it seems to be snapping to a grid, which it was not doing before. I need it to not do what it is doing. Apparently there's a snap to grid control in here that I need to turn off. Let me just pull back here to see what have I messed up. Okay, we're back. Okay, that looks reasonable. Make sure you full daytime, then pause is the biggest... Okay. Well, I'll do that next time. Well, this is the energy drink bar. Okay. Because then you can see. I hear seeing is good. You know, something I'd really like to do is knock a separate hole here and put another food place here, but I don't know if that's something I'm capable of doing. We'll try it with that for just that for a little while, and we'll leave it. See if people wander down to get anything. You actually throw down some bins and what have you. I haven't done that for a little bit. Ah! Okay, profit is heading up. That's good. Benches. Someone appears to be going to check it out. That's good. Okay, people are going for it. Oh, this item is locked. I can't delete it. I couldn't delete it if I wanted to. Okay. So that worked, I think. I want to go on Incomplete Coaster. I feel as though we should change the name here. There, that's better. Okay, they think it's too... Oh, wait, this? Alright. Oh, he's gotta fix it. Okay. Good lord. A good backup app for PCs? I wish I knew. I wish I knew. I used to know things. I do not know them anymore. It has been too long. I had a few customers. Excellent. You know, there's a thing actually I could also add to this building. It probably would be a good idea. Assuming that it'll take. And that would be adding another restroom. Let me see if I can do this. The answer is no. Without knocking a hole in it or something. Well, that's not nearly as exciting as I was hoping it would be. But we are earning monies, which is good. We actually have people waiting, that's good. Yeah, this is no longer new. We have 2 stars. What are we currently charging for it? 10.50. Ah, that's actually even a little cheap. It's no longer new. We increased the price. What? That makes no sense. Okay. So that's something. How have we been doing? Have we been doing all right? If this hits its potential monthly income, well, it's oh, it's only going to be it's going to be the profit's not that great right now, but it's positive, so that's something anyway. Potential monthly profit, last month's profit. Okay, that'll help. That'll help definitely. Now now that we've opened it, too many guests are trying to use it. And too many people are trying to use the vending machine. Because of course they are. Because of course they are. So that is something. People like it. I didn't have enough money to go on Complete Coaster. That might end up an issue. Now trying to deal with security. We might actually get more security guards soon. This is good. Okay, so what are our objectives here now? Monthly profit of $2,000, which, I mean, our money is doing much better now, as you can doubtless see. So we're getting closer. We're getting closer to half of what we currently need, which is something we briefly hit earlier. So we're gonna have to up things soon. We get something else in here. I don't know if my ambitious flooding project is the thing we should do yet, but it's a thought. This strange sort of little lagoon we could send people through, but then it would be a very small ride. We can start research up again, though. I think that's going to be helpful. So let's see. I mean, I kind of want this, even though there's no water in this park. Hat's fantastic. Tiki cheeky. Let's sell hats. I feel as though selling hats will be helpful in some fashion. Haha. Anything else we want to research? Desert flora, grassland flora, typical park flora, Planet Coaster scenery. We're researching hats fantastic. We already kind of have enough of these different types of rides to play with. I'm curious what this will yield, but I don't know if now is a good time to spend on it. Coaster, good family fear. So we're actually earning enough now. We might even consider throwing down yet another roller coaster. If we want to just go nuts. We have a decent amount of land out here. Put something else on. The high seas looks promising. The madness. The madness also considerably cheaper. Street vengeance. Out of morbid curiosity, let's say, if we wanted to just throw another coaster over here haphazardly. There would not really be much in the way of scenery to take advantage of, but there would be stuff. Now, what if we were to do something like this? Where we were to put it inside this other feature. Would that do something? Would that even work? Let me save before I try to do something foolish like that. You build through solid objects in that way? Is that a thing you can do? Can you defy the laws of physics in this game? If it lets you, it'll make the building hollow. This is a very strange structure we have created. And possibly also a very dangerous structure we've created. Okay, entrance, exit. Ah. Ah, we hit our second objective, our second star. We got a I guess we got our cash flow up high enough. That's good. That's very good. This pleases us. Okay, we're gonna put the grid on. And I think what we'll do is, let's see. No, we're not gonna worry about that yet. Not yet. There's an interesting idea, actually. What if we wanted to put something over here? We had sort of a bridge that could take you there. That's not a terrible idea. Okay, alright. I see what we can do with this. I know I do this a lot. Okay. Okay. How do we want to handle this? We are perhaps trying too hard. See if we can remember what key it is that lets us move this down. We need to look at the controls again real quick. U and J, okay. Okay. Needed to turn the grid off to do that. How long a path do we, how long a queue do we need for this? I mean, that should be fine, I think. It's about what we're looking for. Now, the actual path stuff we're gonna do. Before we do that, I'm going to change the colors. The madness. There's a lot of yellow that it's unaccounted for currently. Strange. Yeah, there we go. That's hideous. Thinking about something ocean-like, right? Sort of what I was going for with that. But anyway. We want the cars to be that color. I mean, we can. We could potentially do that. There we go. I think that'll be okay. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and start testing while we are building this other path. Well, that's not helpful at all. Back to the drawing board. Okay. Duh! Yeah, okay. I see where we are with this. And that'll run parallel, supposedly. Ah! There we go. Yeah, that'll be okay. Methinks. You know, actually, I'd kind of prefer it if this were, yeah, you know what? Might start that slope down a little faster. Just a tad sooner. There we go. Okay. So that bit's set. How are we doing? See if this actually works. Or if I'm imagining it will work. Seems to be doing okay. Just kind of want to see how this looks. And when it's writing, said Coaster. Here. Let me switch back to the other side of the screen. There we go. Ah! Okay, so there's a bit of, you know, smacking face into a thing, but hopefully that won't be too terribly hard. Oh dear. No, that's not good. There's a little bit of going through a building that might be a tad uncomfortable for folks. I'm a little concerned that if I open this, that people will be smacking their heads into some things. But I mean, it looks like it's perfectly fine. Let me save the game again. And see if... let's try to figure out what it is. Is this a lawsuit waiting to happen? We don't know. But let's see, how did we, how are we on prestige? Only an 18% Q scenery rating, unfortunately, because we don't have much out here, specifically. But, the ride itself might be good. So we've got 2.5 stars on it, which means we can at least charge like $12 for it. Maybe a little higher. We'll try $12.20. And we're just gonna go ahead and open the ride and see what happens. Surely everything will be fine. Surely. Multiple shops are very busy. That is the thing that happens. So we have opened a second coaster because of course we have. Okay, security's been notified. Multiple staff members have a high workload. These two, okay. I've been robbed. When did that happen? I'm having a great time. I feel as though the one on the bottom came before the one on the top. Alright, let's see. Let's focus over here. Currently a trainee. Oh, here. Okay, yes. We will train you. And also give you more monies. So hopefully that will help adjust for your workload, which is currently high. I've been admitted to myself all day. Training has made everything better. Let's hope that's still the case. Same with you, eh? Still very busy. Yeah, okay. Not that I think it's going to help adding another one, but perhaps we can do something about it. Workload is still high. Not quite sure. Because the only thing I can think to do is to add like vending machines nearby. Or just more of these. Or a different shop entirely. Let's try something. So let's say if for a moment shops and facilities. We're going for a drink shop. Which we'll go ahead and we'll do the custom thing on. We didn't actually manage to... We ended up putting down a Gulpy energy drink stand when we wanted a slush stand. So we're going to put a slush stand. Which will not be able to fit because they do not like it interlapping. Overlapping. What are words? That sucks. That won't fit there. So, instead, then we're just gonna have to put a vending machine down. See if that fits. It does not. And like the closest we can probably put these things. Ah! You can do like that. You have to knock out a portion of the wall. I don't know how to do that yet. we'd be just like sort of off to the side here. Maybe that'll help, I don't know. Do you have any food vending machines we want to throw down there? Sugary Emporium. Pizza Pen. Let's put a pizza vending machine down.
Pizza Pen.
Okay. These are open. Good. We'll see if that helps. Probably won't. Maybe we can hire more vendors to help them. I don't know if that's a thing people can do. Can they? Can we hire an additional vendor to also work behind this counter? Or can there only be a single vendor at a time? That is a question that I will need to have answered soon. But we're getting... Okay, we reached our monthly profit of $4 grand. And now we just have to pay off our loans. And then we'll be good. My god, we're almost there. I was gonna quit because I need to do lunch, but no, wait. We're almost there. I could just click this button and we would be there. Let's do that. Gold star achieved. Okay. We got it. We made it. Oh, thank God. All right. In year 2, we paid off the loan. And we no longer have to deal with that anymore. We now have another thief leaving dejectedly. Success. Apparently our research project for Hats Fantastic has just come to fruition. So we can begin selling hats. I don't know if they're going to sell pirate hats, but it would be probably helpful if they did. It's good. They caught them. Just got one or two little things I want to do just before I take off here. First of all, let me see. Is this ride attracting anyone? And the answer is, a tiny bit. I don't think anyone has anyone perished yet? Apparently not. It's currently still in the red on profit, but we'll see if anything happens. So we've got folks coming out in this wave now. That's good. That's very good. Let me throw down a couple of things. Most notably, we have a gift shop we need to put in here somewhere. Now I feel like the ideal place, of course, would be inside one of these buildings, but I don't think that's gonna necessarily be an option because you have to actually like resculpt some of this, and I don't think they're going to do that. Don't know how to edit a building. I can delete the building. I can split from building. This is something I need to read up on before I can actually successfully do it. So we're just going to plonk an incongruous hat place in instead. For I feel that will be easier. Hyper Jump 1 is no longer new? Okay. Good to know. Okay, we got it. Alright. Hat place. See, I don't know what would happen if I click on it when it says add to building. So I could instead just throw it down here. A little hat nook here. It does sell pirate hats. I mean, $12 a hat's nothing to sneeze at. So there are people coming up and buying hats. That's good. Ooh, greedy. Let's see. Just need to be able to see. I can't see. Ah! Okay, that's better. More profit. Excellent. I'm just going to throw this down over here. That I think will work. It's not a bad spot for it. Ah, I see, but there's also a... Okay. Actually, let me adjust. Didn't realize you had two sides to... Jesus Christ. Ah! adjust the path here. Yee! Path! Must put path in. I need to get going. But first I will make the path. There. That'll work. Okay, and let's see. If I can, for folks departing from here. I'm gonna throw another Gulpy machine down there. And, also over... Whoa. I see it's a way of grouping them, which I have yet to figure out. I'm gonna put another Gulpy machine down here. Although, it's not a great place for it, I'll put it here. Yeah, that's more like it. There! Okay, we have this license with Gulpy, we're going to use it, damn it! Alright, people seem to be surviving the ride, that's something. People don't seem to be knocking their heads, so that's good. That is something. I think we're good. I think we're good. I think there is something, though. I do want to... I feel like I want to play with this park some more. I might... Again, I'm going to save it here. I'm going to probably... Yeah. I'm going to save it as more things because there's a potential to do more things with this. So I kind of want to... I kind of want to do that. So... I think that, however, this is where we shall be finishing up. Because we are about done. I think that we are good. So we have with this one. So I think that will be about it. So, having saved, I'm just gonna put it on here. Thank you all very much for watching. I very much appreciate it. I thoroughly enjoyed this. This was really good. I don't understand why it's not playing the music for this. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, here, I will make some. There we go. But thank you all very much for hanging out with me on this. I've had a good time with it. I think that what I want to do with this is I want to take the saved park and perhaps put it in Sandbox and like put a bunch of water down and do more stuff with it at some point in the future. So I think that'll be cool. I think that'll be very cool. In the meantime, though, I gotta go and do stuff. So I'm gonna go do stuff. What do we have happening? So tonight on this channel at 9 p.m. Eastern, we have the second part of the playtest of Genesis Undone, the game that I've put together. So we're going to we're gonna see how that goes. We're gonna actually get into our acts for this very dramatic thing. It's a game I created about basically doing telling a story about the dawn of civilization as though it were like a Greek tragedy or a Shakespearean tragedy or that kind of thing. So we'll see how that goes. And tomorrow night, let's see, tomorrow is Wednesday, so Wednesday during the day, typically, I do City Skylines, so more of that coming soon, more city building addiction. And then tomorrow night, we have Scum and Villainy that we're going to be continuing. With any luck, our Scum and Villainy campaign, Untitled Space Game is what we call it. Then on Saturday, let's see, before Saturday, I know, there's somebody, I have to like integrate the video games also when I'm talking about this, because I just played a video game, it might be helpful. Fridays also, typically on Fridays is when I do Torment Tides of Numenera. Then on Saturdays in the evening, I have Invisible Sun happening. Our Invisible Sun campaign came back, The Edge of Paradox, so that's going to be fun. That then brings us around. What is today? This brings us back around to Tuesdays. I think that's all we have then. Aside from that, and no, there we go. I have a lot of newer programming that just happened, so I have to integrate it into my brain pieces to actually be able to intelligently state what all we have. I'll get there eventually, hopefully. But folks, thank you all very much for watching. I very much appreciate it. I may try to raid somebody after we go to the end card. There are a couple of folks streaming that we might go over and say hi to. But in the meantime, folks, I thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and I will see you all of a sudden.